Jefferson County Public Schools will no longer use suspensions to discipline students in preschool through third grade in most situations. The board voted to update the Student Support and Behavior Intervention Handbook last night. The new language says if a pre-K through third grade student breaks the law, yes, the law, their principal can ask an assistant superintendent to approve briefly suspending them. The handbook says the policy is meant to support emotional and mental health development and because suspensions have negative effects for kids in this age group. Linda Duncan was the only board member who didn't vote to approve the handbook changes.
Sometimes we have egregious offenses that maybe aren't law offenses. And what we're doing when we don't use suspension as an option is we're taking parent intervention completely out. There is no parent intervention in this. It's just, okay, we're going to handle it all at school.
Superintendent Dr. Marty Polio said he doesn't feel like a one-day suspension makes much of a difference in stopping younger students from acting up again. He also said millions of dollars in federal funding could be at risk without some changes. And Dr. Polio says most large districts across the country stopped suspensions for pre-K through third grade a long time ago, and JCPS is way behind. This morning, Rob is taking a closer look at other places that made the changes and ways that students are being disciplined there. Hey, Rob.
Hey Daniel, yeah, and so while it's hard to quantify the number of individual school districts that have made this same move to end early childhood suspensions or expulsions, it is definitely true that many before JCPS have gone this route. Federal law actually requires that states address the overuse of expulsions and suspensions, as well as identify schools with high rates of discipline. According to the Education Commission of the states, 16 states plus Washington, D.C. have either banned or limited suspensions and expulsions for kids in third grade or younger. You'll see that Indiana is one of them. Indiana law requires the state's discipline plan to reduce out-of-school suspensions and limit referrals to law enforcement. These states are following the data in making these moves. Research has shown that young students who face expulsion or suspension are much more likely to drop out of high school, get low grades or fail, and spend time in prison later in life. The alternatives to out-of-school discipline, are often called restorative practices. So those connect students acting up with counseling and support to repair the damage and disruption they may have caused in the classroom. The data on that for younger students is limited, but has found to significantly lower expulsion rates, improve test scores, increase attendance, and lower conduct problems. Training to bring restorative practices to all JCPS schools started last year, and this is what a principal going through the training had to say about it at the time.
I'm definitely an advocate for restorative practices. I believe it works, and I've seen it work. The sense of belonging, making them want to come to school, feel like they belong, feel like they have those relationships, makes a huge difference.
Really, it works on helping children build those relationships in a classroom, build community, support each other, and really cope with trauma and resolve conflict.
Now, each JCPS school has to be trained as they start the restorative practices program, but the plan outlined has to be implemented at every school, or the plan at least to have it implemented within the next 4 years at every school. Daniel?
Got a timeline there. Thank you, Rob. Well, we're getting a better idea about how the pandemic impacted learning for students in Indiana, too. The state's education secretary says iLearn test scores have dropped. In a weekly email to educators, the secretary says that the numbers show a small drop in English and language arts scores. There's a more significant decline in math scores. The Department of Education saw 97% participation in both sections. The education secretary says the lower scores are not a surprise. They actually confirm that COVID disrupted students' education. She says it's going to take a long-term plan to help them recover, and now's the time to put that plan together. The iLearn results will be finalized in July.